$2.3 million in cash, cashier's checks, and certificates of deposit. That's what federal agents told the jury they found in Bobby Ferguson's safes inside his home and businesses. An FBI agent showed the jury pictures of stacks of cash, while Environmental Protection Agency investigator Carol Paskevich testified that Ferguson's companies made nearly $125 million in revenues from city contracts during Kwame Kilpatrick's administration. The former Detroit mayor, his father, and Ferguson are winding down a 5-month trial accused of running a criminal enterprise in City Hall. Federal prosecutors expect to wrap up their case on Tuesday, and then it will be time for the defense to call their witnesses to the stand.
What the defense is doing is trying to specifically respond to specific aspects of the government's case. So it's not a big, broad, blank canvas that exists at the start of the case.
Today, Ferguson attorney Mike Rattay pushed FBI and IRS agents to admit it's not illegal to store cash in homes and businesses. The FBI agent also testified that several banks closed Ferguson's accounts after the Fed started asking for financial records, prompting Rattay to suggest a safe is a good place to keep money when the banks won't take it. Rattay also questioned why Agent Paskevich only showed the jury Ferguson's total revenues without factoring in costs and expenses on all of his city jobs, suggesting she wasn't giving the jury the whole story behind the numbers. Federal prosecutors reminded the jury, though, that some contractors testified that Ferguson did not do any work for some of the revenue figures Paskevich compiled. Meanwhile, Kwame Kilpatrick's lawyer cross-examined an IRS auditor the feds introduced as a certified fraud examiner on Friday. The IRS expert had told the jury that the former mayor owes more than $195,000 in taxes from unreported income. Today, the expert admitted his certification has lapsed, and attorney Jim Thomas pointed out he's not a criminal investigator and that cash gifts and loans would not be considered taxable income. Tomorrow, federal prosecutors are expected to play some jail-recorded phone calls of Kwame Kilpatrick. Now, we've heard a few of those earlier in the case. It sounds like they're going to play some more tomorrow, and it sounds like the feds are planning to rest their case with the jury hearing Kwame Kilpatrick in his own words. Reporting live at the federal courthouse in downtown Detroit, I'm Heather Catallo, 7 Action News.